Overall, I found that systemic racism exists in Thunder Bay Police Service at an institutional level.
The acknowledgement drew a standing ovation, and Ontario's police watchdog said the problem runs right through the ranks.
Some expressed very disturbing views.
His team reviewed 37 police investigations, all involving Indigenous deaths. He said because of discrimination and a lack of training, officers didn't take basic investigative steps, even ignored evidence. At least 9 cases were so problematic, he said, they should be re-investigated. In all, the report issued 44 recommendations, perhaps most telling that Thunder Bay's entire police department be peer-reviewed by another force for at least 3 years. So how are Indigenous people in Thunder Bay feeling now? Karen Pauls has that story.
Yeah, I'm just over in this tree over here.
When Brad DeBungee visits this spot where his brother Stacy's body was found, he says a prayer and offers tobacco as a gift.
You come here, what do you think? How do you feel?
Frustrated, angry. So how could somebody do that to another human?
Indigenous people in the
Stacy DeBungee's case triggered this systemic review. Just 25 hours after his body was found, and even before an autopsy was complete, police ruled his death was non-criminal.
And I don't believe the fact that they said that he rolled in the water. I think there's foul play there.
These waterways are known as the River of Tears because so many Indigenous people have died here, but there is some hope that this report will be the impetus for change.
My cousin was murdered here.
Joyce Hunter's cousin died after he was attacked during a visit to Thunder Bay last year. She says police still aren't communicating adequately with the family. His mother lives on a remote First Nation and dreads coming here.
To her, this city represents death, it represents pain, it represents suffering. She doesn't feel safe here.
Today, Thunder Bay's new police chief accepted one of the report's key findings.
Barriers do exist within the police. Let me talk. There are barriers within the policing service, but also systemic racism, yes.
The lawyer representing the DeBungee family and their First Nation says there can't be any more delays.
If after 3 years they have not complied with the recommendations, they ought to be disbanded.
Back at the riverside, Brad DeBungee hopes his brother is resting more peacefully now. His death may have some purpose, but only if things actually change. He and many others will be watching. Karen Pauls, CBC News, Thunder Bay.